Hello, my name is Ian Crichton, and I'm the Vice President of Mission Support and Spiritual Life for Acts Retirement Life Communities. And it is my privilege to be with you today to share this devotional. As you can tell, I'm outside, and I'm just like you. I've got serious cabin fever. So I decided to shoot this video sitting outside on this beautiful sunny morning. I want to read a psalm that I've used many, many times as a call to worship. It's a very brief psalm, but it's my privilege to share it with you this morning. This is a Psalm of David, Psalm 131. David says, "My heart is not proud, O Lord. My eyes are not haughty. I do not concern myself with great matters or things too wonderful for me. But I have stilled and quieted my soul. Like a weaned child with its mother, like a weaned child is my soul within me. O Israel, put your hope in the Lord, both now and forevermore." I find this psalm interesting because it's a wonderful expression of David's humility, something that we find throughout the scriptures, especially in the Psalms. And that stands in significant contrast with what we know about David. David was extremely bright, a great warrior, a wonderful poet, and for the most part, a very capable leader. And yet we find in David this wonderful spirit of humility. And David basically admits in this psalm that there are certain things that he just doesn't understand. And there are certain experiences in life that are just beyond his ability to manage. David's not specific, but it certainly gives us an opportunity to reflect on our own lives. What are some things that we simply do not understand? Maybe COVID-19, or some things that perhaps are beyond our ability to manage. Again, David is not specific in this psalm, but he challenges us to use our imagination and to reflect on our own experience. Then he describes his relationship with God as that of a weaned child, a child that is no longer being fed by his or her mother's milk. And yet the child finds great comfort in simply resting in his or her mother's arms. I think that's a wonderful image. Now, again, David doesn't drill down with respect to this image, but I think we have some poetic license to do that for ourselves. Think about a child that has been weaned. In the past, the child was sustained by his or her mother's milk, but that's past. But now the child simply enjoys resting in his or her mother's arms. I can't project what the child is thinking, but again, from a poetic standpoint, I think we have license to reflect. Maybe the child is thinking in these terms: my mother fed me in the past, and now she feeds me now, actually with something a lot more exciting than her milk. And I have great confidence in the fact that she's going to feed me in the future. Now let's transition that to David's relationship with God and our relationship with God as well. God has protected us, sustained us in the past. He protects us and he sustains us now. And because of that, we have confidence in the fact that he will protect us and sustain us in the future. I think to some extent that's what David has in mind as he reflects on his relationship with God. And I trust that gives us an opportunity to reflect on our relationship with God as well. God has taken care of us in the past. He's taking care of us now. And because of that, we have great confidence in the fact that God will take care of us in the future. I trust that these thoughts will be an encouragement for you today. God bless.